The other day I was on the Clubhouse app and the topic came up about promiscuity. And I was basically saying, like, look, if a person wants to be promiscuous, then be promiscuous. You know what I'm saying? And then so somebody was like, oh, but what about morals? And, you know, that's wrong and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, OK, so who's to say what's right and what's wrong in this case? Because when we talk about morals, that's all subjective, right? See, I look at it like this. You know, people can do whatever they want as long as they're not hurting people in the process. So if you're doing what you want to do with your life and you're not hurting anybody by doing what you do, then do you. And who's to say what you're doing is wrong or right? You see what I'm saying? So, see, a lot of people like to project their own ideas and their own morals and how they would do things and how they think things should go. And they'll say, well, you know, this is how you need to do it. You need to do it because I see it this way, which is bullshit. Right. And so what happens is a lot of times you have people that end up not enjoying their lives because they're living the type of life that somebody else wants them to live instead of living the life they want to live. Again, as long as you're not hurting anybody else, why the fuck does it matter? You understand? So, you know, somebody could say, oh, well, you know, you're, you know, people, they get on people for like watching porn or for smoking or, you know what I'm saying? Like for doing whatever else they're doing. But if it's not hurting anybody else, now, if it's hurting you, then that's something you got to, you know, think about and deal with on your own. But if what you're doing isn't hurting anybody else and you're just doing you, then do you. The problem is that what happens is you have too many people out there who think their way is the right way and their way is the only way. And if you're not doing it their way, then something's wrong with you and you're messed up and this and this and that. You know, I hear that a lot with like religious people. It's like, oh, well, you got to live this way because, you know, the Bible said this or this thing said that. And it's just like, come on, man, stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop. Because when it comes to doing whatever you do or other people doing whatever they do, who is the person that we're supposed to listen to who has the answers? You understand what I'm saying? Like, nobody has the answers. And what I mean is, when I say nobody has the answers that the supposed people are saying that you're supposed to, you know, adhere to and follow. And this is the right way to do things. And then this is the wrong way to do. Like, nobody has answers. See, people, you know, they think they have the answers based off of their religion or based off of their culture. And well, this, you know, but it's all bullshit because, you know, there's all these different answers that contradict the other answers. So the only person that has the answers for you is you. You understand? Because the reason why I was saying is, you know, do what you want to do as long as it doesn't hurt anyone else or get it or basically get in anybody else's way. Because if you're hurting someone, you're getting in their way, basically, is that if you're hurting someone else with what you're doing, you're infringing on their opportunity to do their thing. You see what I'm saying? Because, see, if you're doing what you do and you enjoy doing what you do, then you're going to be happy. It's that simple. You're going to be happy. A lot of people are miserable nowadays because they're not doing what they want to do. They're worried about what society says they got to do. They're worried about what their mommy and daddy says they got to do. Right? And so what happens is that they end up living a life based off of, you know, what everybody else is telling them they should do with their life. You see what I'm saying? So, I say do you and fuck everybody else.